Hello and welcome to Time of Refreshing. I am your host. That's right, don't forget it. James Cleveland Jones, and you're in the right place at the right time. Listen, I tell you the same thing. If I can stop just stuttering over my words, I'll try that again. Okay. I tell you the same thing every time you tune in. Pick up your phone, call your friends, call your family, call your loved ones, even call those who call themselves your enemies, and let them know that Time of Refreshing, we're on the air and we're here to lift up the name of the Most High God, who is Jesus the Christ. And I'm excited. Well, I can say, every time you tune in, I say I'm excited, and I am. I'm just one of those guys that gets excited very easily when I'm in the midst of something that's excitable. So I'm excited tonight because I've got a very special guest on the show tonight. And folk in Southwest Florida, when I mention her name, they'll know who she is automatically. But for the rest of you guys around the world, I've got a very special guest on the show today who's just excited about Jesus. She loves the Lord as well. She's just glad to be on our show, and I'm just glad to have her on the show. I've got
Can
with
I
me,
say her name? Can I say her
okay,
name?
well, Diva wants
Please.
to say her name. So, Diva, do you want to say her name?
Yes,
say
it's
her name.
Niki Lynch Escobar. Yeah. She's on the show. I'm so excited. So excited.
Oh my God, we're just excited. We're just excited to have Niki on this. But I'm
Yes.
going to take a moment, and we're going to take a moment here, and we're going to welcome our very special guest, and we're going to tell you all her dirt later. But we want to welcome her first. Welcome. Thank you, Niki, so much for being on the show.
Oh my. Thank you so much. I'm already excited. You guys have become a regular of my Sunday night television watch.
That's
So
nice.
I am a fan, okay? So I'm going to try to play cool right now, but I'm definitely a fan of the show.
And let me say, you are a fan of me and my daughters. I love when you're on the show.
You are a fan of her.
Well, I'm a friend. Yeah, we are a fan of yours. I'm sorry. I love you. Oh my God, in the morning on 105.5, you have us dying because you keep them in check.
Yes.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, they're like, okay, come bring it back down, bring it back down.
Yes.
They can be wild sometimes.
Wonderful. Niki, thank you. I mean, everybody knows that you're part of the 105.5 morning crew, afternoon crew, all the crews. You're part of all that stuff. Tell the world, though, who is Niki Lynch Escobar?
Well, as a whole lot of things, the first I can say is that I'm a lover of Christ.
Amen.
I'm a wife.
Awesome.
And then I'm a mother, and then everything else just kind of falls in line
Boy.
after that, and somehow seems to work out.
That is so awesome. So, we're just excited that you're on the show. I mean, I think it's so important that people know that you're on 105, which is the #1 R&B station here in the area. But you love God, and you love. I love that, Niki. I love that you're there. I love that you've been strategically placed there to be that light to the world. And this just does my heart so much good to know that you're there. God be the glory. Tell me about how it is working at 105.5.
It is. It's great. I've been there for about 14 years. I started.
It's been that long?
It's been that long.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't originally want to even be a part of the show. I didn't want to be a part of the show at all. My mom and my aunt were listening, and they said, "You'd be great for this. They're looking for a girl." And I was like, "They get up in the morning time early. This does not work for me."
Right.
You've known me all my life. It doesn't work.
Right.
So with some encouragement from my mom and my aunt, and pushing, you should do it. And I was like, "Okay, I'll do it because you said."
Right.
And
Awesome.
it ended up working out.
14 years.
14 years.
years.
No radio
Wow.
experience. I did not go to school for communications. I
Wow.
didn't know what button was on and what button was off. I took us off air a lot of times.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I messed up some stuff. But
Through the process.
That's right. I'm
So
still
are you
there.
from the Southwest Florida area?
I am.
Born and raised
Born
here?
and raised. Born and raised in
Awesome.
Fort Myers. We
Wonderful.
went back and forth between here and Miami, but for the
Gotcha.
most, I spent time in Fort Myers.
Wonderful.
So,
and,
yeah.
and communication was not your major?
No. I was just a child that liked to talk.
Well, you've got a pal because he likes to
Good.
talk too. So.
Good. This works out well,
works
right?
out.
Works out well.
That's awesome. So then 14 years, your folks encouraged you to go do the audition? I mean, the interview, and you did the interview, and they heard you talk, and it's like, we need this girl. And 14 years later,
Yeah.
wow. So, I mean, just what's the experience like for you in the morning, knowing that so many people are tuned in and listening to you?
Well, it's early. First, you have to get over.
That's the point.
Yes,
It's definitely early.
Yes, but in the beginning, I kind of had to get over people knowing me, like, oh my goodness,
Yeah,
they're listening
yeah.
everywhere. But it's not necessarily like that.
Right.
And it's just it's an early morning. There's lots of coffee, maybe a couple Red Bulls, and
Right.
and we just kind of go with the flow.
That's
It's just a conversation between friends, and
Awesome.
and it just all plays out.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
just kind of
love
off the cuff with a lot of
it.
stuff.
That's
So, yeah.
fantastic. So tell me, how was it growing up? Because I'm not from Florida, up Southwest Florida. Well, take that back. We're from the Bradenton, Sarasota area, which is right on the cusp of
Yeah.
Southwest
About an hour
Florida, you
and a
know,
half
so
away
hour and a half
from here.
north of here. How was it growing up here in Fort Myers area?
It's growing up here was good.
Okay.
I mean, it was good. I have learned myself to be a light in certain situations
Awesome.
for certain people, and anytime that I can reach out to somebody
Yeah.
and help them out and mentor them, because a little bit in our area, we don't necessarily have that
Right.
on a consistent basis,
Right.
because
Right.
sometimes the people that we're around don't even know themselves. So I constantly remind myself to try and be a light
Right.
and help somebody if I can in whatever way it is that I can.
Fantastic.
So I'm always wanting to be that.
That's what it's all about. Where'd you go to school?
Fort Myers High School.
Ah,
See, that all goes, okay? Southwest Florida, Fort Myers High School.
Definitely from Fort Myers.
Right,
So I'm glad that you're here and you're in the community and you're making a difference. So because you know, so many times, like see, I was born and raised in Bradenton, but I don't live there, and it's good that you were born and raised here,
Right.
but you're making a difference here in the community.
Yeah.
Well, I said Bradenton, but I actually went to Sarasota. I was raised in Sarasota, graduated Sarasota High School before I did the military and college thing. But I think it's awesome that you're actually functioning. People who grew up with you know that they can turn on the radio in the morning and they can hear your voice.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic, Niki.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm like, wow, me, this is how this is supposed to work out. And I've had times where people say, you should go, and you can go off and go to this city and go to this market. And I've never really wanted to do that, because that's
Gotcha.
not what I came into radio wanted to do.
Gotcha.
I didn't go to school for communications or any of it. So it wasn't my plan. My plan was to make a difference in my community.
Well, I know when I first met you, we met you at the Centennial Park, I think it was.
It was Clemente
Clemente
Park,
Park.
Juneteenth
Yeah, and when you
celebration.
came
Yep.
up, and I didn't know who you were, because I've heard the voice, and you weren't talking to me when you first walked up. You just shook my hand, and you were like admiring me. I'm like, why is she like admiring me? I don't even know who this girl is. And then my husband came up and he said, "This is Niki." I'm like, "Niki, the Niki." And he's like, I said, but she said she admired me, but I admire her. And I'm like, oh my God, we meet.
Yes.
We finally met. I finally met the voice.
Yes.
And it's just, like I said, it's just so amazing to know that, like he said, that you're on the show and that you're making a difference. And,
Yes.
people hear you and they want to hear what you have to say. And you are the light, and you give people hope, and you give them encouragement. And that you just, like I say, that makes our morning sometimes. And to finally meet Niki, oh my God.
Taking all this in. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm so humbled by that. Thank you.
Where do you go to church, Niki?
Next Level Church
Go ahead on.
on Plantation. Yeah. Kind of walked in a couple years ago, and it was something about, I think I was ready. I was really ready at that time,
good.
because I had a head knowledge of God, but that heart knowledge hadn't really started working. And when it started working, I ain't going back.
Come on.
I can't go back. I won't go back.
That's awesome. I've got other friends that go to the next level as well. That's fantastic. I'm glad that they're making a difference, because that's what it's all about, reaching out to those people. That's what our purpose in life is, to reach out to those and let them know that there is a God, and that's fantastic.
Yes.
So, I mean, you said I've only got 1 minute left, but I got to ask this question. So you were raised in Fort Myers and you work here. Have you ever lived any other place other than?
Sarasota for about a year,
Oh, really?
and that was about it. And I came back, and it's feet planted and moving, and I see why. Like I see why now. I get it. It's all coming together.
Gotcha. Awesome. Niki, I'm so glad. Listen, we're going to take a break here in just a minute,
Okay.
and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk some. I got to find some more dirt about you
Right.
girls. You just walking this straight and narrow. I got to find out some dirt. Come on now. But no, I think this is awesome. Again, I say I love the fact that you're representing Christ. You're on the #1 R&B station in our Southwest Florida, but you're that light, and I think that is so important.
Thank you.
So very important. But listen, we're getting ready to transition. Well, Dee, you got to talk.
That's right. This is my
Do your
section.
thing. I'm sorry. Okay.
So the first song that we're going to be playing for you tonight is "Love is a Beautiful Thing." Isn't it amazing how love is a beautiful thing, that you can love people no matter where they are, and you can be that light and be that encouragement. This song is by Group One Crew. "Love is a Beautiful Thing."
I never knew love could be like this. Powerful to protect me through the hard times that always exist. Make the hardest heart break down. Make a person who hates love himself so he can love those around. Takes love to forgive everyone for all the things they've done. It's not easy, but then freedom will come. We gotta learn why it is that we here. It's more than love in your life. It's making sure your life is loving your peers. Now if you could just catch my heart, then we can part from the past. Let the days of the new love start, because love
is a beautiful thing that brings together people of every generation. Love can heal the pain.
to the past so we can bask in the rays. Let the days of the new love last, because
Love is a beautiful thing that brings together people of every generation. Love can heal the pain of a broken world. It's got to start with us, and all it takes is love. I didn't see it come, I didn't see it go. Never knew a love like this before. I'm so glad you found me.
I'm so glad you found me. Yeah.
I didn't see it come, I didn't see it go. Never knew a love like this before. I'm so glad you found me.
So glad you found me.
I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad you found me.
They say all you need is love to bring about change, and all you need is one to ignite the flame. And if it's so, group one will be the first to say, now we lighting up this torch and running in love's name. We searched around the globe and even looked to the stars, tried to fill the void with money and nice cars. Took advice from songs in the top 10 charts and never realized that it starts in the heart. Because love is a beautiful thing, y'all.
It's a beautiful thing that brings together people of every generation. Love can heal the pain of a broken world. It's got to start with us, and all it takes is love. All it takes is love. It's a beautiful thing. All it takes is all it takes is
And we're back live right here, time of refreshing, and we're excited because we have one of our local celebrities here on the show, 105.5 Nikki from The Beat. I tell you, and we're excited. And we're going to, we've got about 7 or 8 minutes left that we can spend time talking to Nikki. So we're going to find out some things about Nikki. Since she's one of our local celebrities, we can ask her all kinds of crazy questions, and she has to answer them because she's on TV.
ready.
So we're going to put her on the spot now. We're going to ask some questions. All right, Nikki, what's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal would probably be spaghetti. I think I can eat that I know, and it does not sound like a real meal, okay?
Are you talking about the spaghetti out of the can or just real spaghetti?
Sometimes if you put sugar in it. My grandma would kill me for even saying that.
Sugar
okay?
and spaghetti. Oh,
Yes.
I gotcha.
okay.
But yes, spaghetti is, I can eat that
Wow, Nikki.
all the
And what's your
time.
favorite color?
Yellow. Yellow.
See, orange is mine, so yellow and orange, that's
See, we
pretty,
close.
pretty good combination. Yeah.
Yellow.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
happy. It's
Yes,
bright.
bright.
It's funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. I've got this thing working here, so I'm going to let y'all have that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, okay, here's another. This is a more serious question.
Okay.
What's one of your favorite childhood memories?
Favorite childhood memory?
Growing up here in Fort
Ooh.
Myers, what's one of the things you think about that just puts a smile on your face?
Ooh.
And I ain't talking about your grandma's sweet potato pie.
Listen, I gotta change for food. So that is a tough one. You got me on that one.
Really?
Oh my goodness. It's probably not one of my favorites. It's
Okay.
probably the funniest
Okay, let me hear that. We'll take that.
for me a little bit. I was in a play.
Uh-huh.
It was, I want to say it was Robin Dawn Dance Academy
Okay.
that did it, and they came to the community and they
Yes.
put it together. And it wasn't the Lion King at the time. It was something in along that lines. Well, I had just started sewing and I made a skirt, but it didn't have an elastic waist in it.
Uh-huh.
So I tied it, but I thought it was cool. So while we were practicing, it didn't have an elastic waist, okay? It just, yeah. It's
So-
kind of embarrassing, but
It's okay.
story of my
okay.
life. I was still covered. I was still
You
covered.
made it yourself,
Yeah.
and it didn't have the right line.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
That's
but
all
the
that
point is you
matters.
made it.
You
I made it.
You did
That's
it.
right.
That's
I made
what
it.
matters.
You made it yourself.
That's
Now,
right.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
Okay, being on 105.5 The Beat. All right, you guys do a bunch of crazy stuff. And what's something that stands out in your mind when you tell people about you being on that show?
There is, oh man, see, you get tough.
Yeah, come on now.
Let's see. Probably when I first started, I guess because I was so new and the experience was so fresh, and I used to make this list up in my head of people that I wanted to meet when I started out. Just a list, and as soon as I got there, like one of my first interviews was one of the people that was at the top of my list at the time. So I was like, how did that work out?
Awesome.
And then the second one, and I was like, okay, I could dig this. I could dig this. So it's just meeting different people. And
So how did you feel like you did your first interview with this person that you, if you had to rate yourself on your first interview on somebody that you admired, how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty good, not having any background or knowing. My favorite one would have to be Michelle Obama, though.
Ah, you
Nice.
really?
Yeah, she called me the real first lady. I was like, what? What?
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Really?
I got the tape. That's one I'm never letting go.
Right.
Never. Never.
Amazing.
Good for you.
Amazing.
Awesome. So you've had a chance to meet people, and that's awesome. So is that? I know there's lots of perks of being on that, in that position of being, the #1 radio station. What would you say are some of the drawbacks of
The
being
drawbacks
on 105.5?
would probably be people, because they get a part or a bit of your personality, but sometimes you don't get the full scope of a person's personality.
Right.
Because, and it's not so much a separation because I'm not a character.
Right.
It's usually me, but it's certain parts
Right,
of
right.
my
Right.
personality. And when I'm with my family or my little ones, because they're so busy,
Yes.
it gets kind of tough sometimes.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it can be because they like to run.
So I mean, I can relate to that. Sometimes people think they know who you are based on hearing you on the radio, and sometimes when they see you in person, they don't have the exact.
Yeah.
Yes, I got
Yeah.
you. Okay, right. You talked about your family. Tell me about your family.
It's a big one. It's a family of 7.
Okay.
My husband and I have 5 children.
Awesome.
Yeah, we go from the top, from an adult to a 2-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, and
We
the
have a
2-year-old.
2-year-old right now.
She
Jeez.
runs.
Oh my God.
All of us.
I remember the two.
All of us.
Yes,
That's
they
awesome.
do kind
All
of run
of
the show.
5 kids.
Yeah. It's 5.
That's
It's
wonderful.
5. And it's just good. It's
That's
just
awesome.
it's just good. It's just good. It's
That's
just
good. I like that you're smiling when you say that.
Right.
Because some women, when they say 5 kids, that smile turns upside down.
Right.
Well, they're at home, so smiling.
That's awesome. 5 kids. That's wonderful. Nikki, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's fantastic. So you got 5 kids. You got an amazing husband. You guys going to have any more since the youngest is only 2?
If he heard you say that, as a matter of fact, while he's watching, I'll try to hold him
How
back.
do you feel about this? I mean, you said he doesn't necessarily want any more, but how do you feel about the possibility of having more? She's only 2.
I know.
Right.
That's what I tried to say. You're not going for it.
You don't want
You ain't going for
Yeah.
it.
And then she draws all over herself, and I'm like, oh, we're done.
Wow. Yeah.
We're done.
So ideally, how many kids would you think would be ideal for you?
I
mean,
wanted 5.
You wanted 5,
I
so
wanted
you're happy
5.
then.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, see, my husband said 4, and we got 2, and he's like, "No, that's okay." I'm
After
like,
having
"But
2?
what happened?" You said 4. He's like,
Jesus.
"No." And then there's 2 girls at that.
Come on.
Yeah. He's like, "No, that's okay."
Because I'm the youngest of 7, so the idea of having a large family was something I
Yeah.
thought I wanted.
Yeah.
Until
So you got 2. And I've always wanted that. I love, because I have a big step family,
Yes.
and they are my brothers and sisters. I don't even like to put that word in front. And
Yes.
we were all together in the summertime.
That's
And it's just
awesome.
fun.
That
It's
is
Yes.
just fun
Yes.
being with them. So I've always wanted that for
fantastic.
myself.
We only got about 30 seconds left, Nikki. You're so awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
for just hanging out with us and just being on. And again, let me say, for me, I'm excited because I think that God places us all in strategic positions. No matter what
Right.
my job is, if I'm working at a radio station, if I'm on television, if I'm a professional football player, if I'm a doctor, whatever I am, God would have me to represent Him in that. So just thank you for representing God.
And it's just an
on
honor to
105.5
be in your presence and
The
be.
Beat. We appreciate you
Love
so
it.
much. Love you, girl.
Yes,
We're gonna get you
love
back
it,
again
love
'cause we just love having you on. Listen, we gotta go. Nikki just gets on and she starts talking and just takes up all the time. So I mean, I don't know why I even sit and ask her
Right.
questions. But no, we're just so excited that she's on the show with us today. We're gonna go back to a video.
I know, why do you keep, like,
Nikki
taking
has
my
messed
spot?
up
She's
my
like,
format
messed up his
today.
format. Just-
So I'm used to slinging it to Diva when Diva's already here.
But
so
D is like already here now. So
Yes.
do what you do, Diva. Do what you do, Diva.
the next video coming up is called Shake. The brand new looking on, the new looks or new brand new looks good on you. Just shake. Just shake. Enjoy the Lord. Shake, 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 shake. Bye.
I just can't believe where my life was at. All that I know is my heart was broken. I don't ever want to go back. Ain't no explanation how I saw the light. He found me and he set me free and he brought me back to life. Blame it on the transformation, change down to the core. This love is real and I can't sit still 'cause my name's not shame no more. Great God Almighty, don't change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me. You gotta shake, shake, shake like you change, change, change. Brand new look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on and shake, shake like you change, shake like you change. Maybe He came to you when everything seemed fine. Or maybe your world was upside down and hit you right between the eye. No matter when it happened, at 7 or 95, move your feet 'cause you are free and you've never been more alive. You gotta shake, shake, shake like you're change, change, change. Brand new look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on, shake, shake, shake like you're change, change, change. Brand new look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on and shake, shake like you change, shake like you change, shake, shake. Great God Almighty, don't change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me. Great God Almighty, don't change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me. No matter when it happens, 7 or 95, change me. Move your feet 'cause you are free and never been more alive. You've got to shake, shake, shake like you change, change, change. Brand new look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on, shake, shake, shake like you change, change, change. Brand new look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on, shake, shake, shake like you change, shake like you change, shake, shake. Great God Almighty, don't change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me.
Welcome back to Time of Refreshing. They thought they were going to get rid of me, but I'm still here.
Yes, she is. I love it. I love it. That's why I like Niki. That's why I like
I'm
Niki.
telling
Just come
you,
in and
this girl
just
is
take
just
over the show. That's
come
what
in
you
and
do.
Just taking over everything.
I'm not going.
You know, but I think it's a good idea. I think it's good when we can just come together. You know, we just God has given us all the opportunity to represent Him.
Yes.
And it's good when we can come together and just have a good time.
Thank you so
and just laugh. And that's one of the things that's good about having you on the show, Niki. We can just get together and laugh with you.
Thank
and
you.
Yes,
just
everything doesn't have to be
fun.
so serious all the time.
Come on, so
God is a fun God. He's
Yes,
an
He
enjoyable
is.
God.
Hello.
Yes, He is.
Hello.
We got about 3 minutes left. And I just had to ask one more. You know, I know your interview portion is over, but you know, I'm just one of those guys that, you know, I'm just.
But she didn't leave, so I mean, she's still here. So you
I'm
go ahead and ask
ready.
the question. That's
I'm
she's
ready.
still here.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Now, well, you know what? I'm not going to put you on the spot like that.
No, put her on the spot. Put her on the spot. She's on our show.
Diva,
Put her on the
she's-
spot. She stays. She's on the spot.
You heard what she said.
Go ahead.
Wow. Okay. Well, great.
Go
So I got 2.5 more minutes. Then good. Because you know, with you being who you are, Niki. Okay. And you know, how do people respond when they find out that you're a Christian since you on an R&B station?
They're usually, I wouldn't say they're even usually surprised. I get that, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. And they kind of see, and that's the main thing, is that I want to be that light and I want to be that vessel. So if
That's
it's
good.
ever something, I just want it to come through. I want Him to use me and just let it come through me.
That is so awesome. That's what it is.
And sometimes the show can
Gotcha.
be colorful, but she keeps it in check.
Yeah.
You know,
That's good,
it's
Nikki. So
very
you do that
classy.
balance.
Very
I have
classy.
to.
Yeah,
Very
that's
classy.
good. That's a
yes.
good thing. That is so
Yes.
awesome. And again, I say, I've said this a couple times already on the show, but I love the fact that you're there.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
the fact that you're in the midst of everything that's going on, and they respect the fact that you are who you are, and your perspective is placed into the conversation as well. Because so many times, a Christian perspective might not be placed into the conversation.
Right. Right.
But I've heard you say on several occasions, okay, and what's the problem with that?
Right.
Them niggas thinking
was
about-
good.
Hold on a
That was
minute.
good.
Like,
That was good.
bring that back down. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. I love that.
And I really appreciate you for being who you are. And
Thank
just,
you.
know, just proclaiming the good name. See, I only got 1 minute left already. Listen,
Yes.
thank you again, Nikki. We're all going to
Thank
say
you
our
so much.
goodbyes
Thank you.
now. Listen, we're just glad that Nikki's been with us, and I'm just
Yes.
chasing the cameras around wherever they might be. We're glad. We're going to all say our goodbyes because it's been a phenomenal show. She's a great person to have on, and we just love being able to just laugh and have a good time with her. Diva just was out of her skin when she found
Yes,
out
I'm
Nikki was
just
coming.
I was so excited when he told me she was coming because I sent her a message and she said, let me see what I can do. And then he didn't tell me until like this morning she's gonna be. I'm like, really? Oh my God, I gotta make sure I got everything right because it's Nikki coming.
You got it.
I got her here. Oh my God,
Wow.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I love you so much. Diva D is signing out.
Yeah, we only got about 10, 15 seconds. Just say goodbye, Nikki. This time, say goodbye.
See ya. Thank you. God is good. He is.
Awesome. Appreciate you so much. God bless you. Thank you again for tuning in. We love the Lord, and God is good. We'll see you the same time next week. Bye-bye.